What's up everybody, it's me Johnny G. Welcome back to the channel for another unboxing video. Now this time around, we are unboxing something a little bit different. It is merchandise of some sort, but this is actually fan-made merchandise. This isn't something that is made by a company, an official company for the product or officially for the product or whatever that it's based around. This is a fan-made creative collective item or set of items based around Limbus Company. Now you guys know I've been playing Limbus Company on the channel here and there, and not as much as I'd want to. I do want to get to more and get further ahead in the story because I really love the vibe, the story of the game. The gameplay is a lot of fun. The characters are amazing. The artwork is absolutely incredible. But one of my good friends had gotten me into the game. A good friend and a friend of the channel who also happened to work on this project, which is exactly why I got it. Because not only did I want to support them, but I wanted to support other artists and creatives making something fun. In this particular case, there are some like knickknacks and trinkets and stuff like that we'll get into, but the main item here is a fan-made magazine or zine, as they call it, that is, again, full of artwork and writing and so many things, all based around Limbus Company. And it's called Thrive. So I'm excited to open this up and to be able to show you guys what's in here and show off some cool stuff from independent artists and writers around the Limbus Company circle. So let's go ahead and open up this cool packet that we have here. And like I said, I want to say, at the risk of embarrassing them, I want to say a very special thank you to our friend of the channel, Mewsy, for getting me into Limbus Company, and a congratulations to them for getting a work published in this zine. So, like I said, I wanted to support them and be able to do this. So let's go ahead and open up, and we've got some stuff in here. We got lots of stuff. So the cool thing about this is I will link their social media down in the description here, so you guys can actually take a look at the social media for it. You can go and find the artists through it and the writers and everything like that. You can go find everybody through this. They also have a little website, a link that you could go to, a Blue Sky profile, Twitter profile, stuff like that. We'll put that in the description for you guys to go check this out. But you'll be able to find everybody through that and to see more about the process. And this is technically sold out. I don't know if they'll sell like the digital version of the zine again in the future to where you can maybe purchase it and get it. But I'm sure if you guys keep an eye on their social media, they'll post things like that, or if they have any extras that they can sell physical copies. So we're gonna set aside the zine itself first, and let's show you guys some stuff. First and foremost, we have stickers. So we have a packet of stickers. Various characters and things on here. This is adorable. I love it. And there seems to be a couple of sheets in here. I wonder if they're different. So let's open them up and take a look. There we go. So we have the first one that I showed there. And yes, we do. We have more. There is another set of stickers. Coffee guy. I like that. Lunchtime overheating. That's great. Mentally, I'm here. Whoops. There's more. Lots more in that same art style. Checkpoint, quit my job. That's how we feel most days, I think. Cheers. I like it. My PC died today. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen. This is fine. I don't want my PC to die. Nobody does, but here's some other stickers from the last page that was in that. Different characters and things, but very cool art styles, very neat. And these are nice quality as well. They feel like a classic sticker type. They don't feel like a vinyl or anything crazy like that. And I'll probably, for the sake of keeping them nice, just leave them on here. I won't actually use them on anything, but we'll see. Maybe eventually I'll make like a little board or something to where I can coat them in something and keep them well protected. But let's see what else we got in here. Oh, here's a little notepad. Manager notice, Dante's notes. So it looks like just a little notepad. I don't know if they're sticky notes. They don't look like it. They just feel like I could jot down some notes, rip it off, and you know, put it somewhere or pin it somewhere. But it kind of looks like the UI, the in-game UI, which is pretty cool if you look at the way it's designed, the way it looks. So that's neat. That's fun. Oh, here's more. Here's another notepad. Another notepad of sorts. I can't remember what all is supposed to be in this. So again, that's something, if you go to their website from the link or go to their social media, you'll be able to find that. You'll be able to find all the info on what was supposed to be in the packets and everything. But a couple more things in here, so let me just kind of pour them all out to make it easier. There's all kinds of stuff here. There's acrylics and keychains and things. We have a lanyard next, which is gonna be fun. And now that I got it to focus, you can see it's got all of our sinners' little, excuse me, like emoji style heads on the lanyard. It's freaking cute. I love it. And it's just got a little like lobster clasp on the end to keep it together. I actually could probably use that for my work badge, and I think that would be pretty cool. I really don't have any other Limbus Company merch. I have a shirt that I got to start wearing when I do stream Limbus Company. That's it. And it's a Hawaiian style shirt, and that's one of the things that I like. But again, that's also another fan-made product. I don't have any real official merch at this point in time. Now, next up, we have a most valued employee badge, and it came with a little key ring, so you could put like an ID card or something in it. And as you can see, kind of like blood spackled employee, most valued employee. And then what's cool is if you flip it over, there's Dante's signature and the Limbus Company logo on the back. And this is one of those hard plastic cases. So that's pretty fun. That gives you something to protect an ID, a picture card of some sort. So what else do we got? We got lots of other stuff here. We have a button that says good enough. There's something about that that's just a little funny and wrong at the same time. I just want to wear it and point it out, like especially like if I asked my kids to do something and they just barely accomplished it, and just be like, good enough, whatever. We have another Virgilius badge here. Read this, which is pretty cool. The red eyes. What else? Here's a Dante one. It says sign here. Sparkly, really sparkly. I like that. Very cute. And then we have another one yet. Also with Dante, and this one says, good job, with a thumbs up. I like that. I need to hang that in places. I used to, in the place that I work now, when I first got there, I used to have a cubicle, and in the cubicle we had a soft wall, and I used to clip things up there, papers and pictures and stuff. That would have been a good place to actually clip these buttons on. Would have been nice, but unfortunately, I'm not in a cubicle anymore. Not really. So I don't have the ability to do that. Next up, we have some keychains and stuff, and this one, let's open it up so you can see it better, because it's actually got two sides to it. We have Dante, Mephistopheles. It's an acrylic keychain, and on the back you have Charon and Virgilius there. So pretty cool. LCB on the very bottom. Here is another one. And it just says Limbus with two characters on it that I do remember meeting them in Canto 2, I believe, but I just don't remember their names off the top of my head. But fun. Two little of like the side characters, I guess you could say. Not so much side characters, but supporting cast, we'll say. Here's another keychain. If I can get it to open. And there's a lot of stuff here that, of course, I'm not going to recognize characters and things, but, you know, because I'm not that far in the game, as you guys would know. But some of them, of course, I will. Here's another keychain, and this one is also dual-sided. It's supposed to look like two different sides of the bus, it appears. Pretty cute, very cute art style. Next up is what appears to be possibly an acrylic. It is a keychain, but it spins, it looks like. So, let me move. So you have the keychain and it spins. It's pretty cool. All kinds of different characters and designs and stuff in the background as well. Very, very nice. Next up, now this one we will have to assemble. So give me just a moment to do that. Now I will have to take this apart again and reassemble it the right way, as well as remove the protective coating from it. But this is actually a fancy, pretty large acrylic standee that, as you can see, is just absolutely adorable, with a few of our characters working together on various documents and taxes, or rather sleeping as well. But we've got Dante, we've got Faust, or so, and I think this is supposed to be Heathcliff, pretty sure. So various adorableness going on there. And then with Dante himself on the back, you can actually see more detail on the back side of that, which is really cool. And then the base is just a clear, plain base. But again, they're covered in a protective coating, so we'll have to take that coating off later. But we're down to the last couple of items here, so let's go ahead and open this stuff up to show you. And this, first off, is we have a set of like photo cards that are very high quality, like a matte finish type of photo card with artwork on them, art cards. That's one. We have, looks like 3 more here. Here's this one. Really cute style, really nice art style. All these people that worked on this are so talented, and it's very, very inspiring to me as far as my art journey goes, because you guys know I like to do my drawing streams and stuff on occasion, but I'm still not confident in my artwork and things, but I love to do it still. Cool glasses, 401k matching, life insurance, and more. That's great. But seeing this kind of stuff is always just inspiring to me to want to keep moving on and working harder. We have a little packet of stickers here. These ones aren't on the larger sheets like that. These are more like a vinyl sticker, it seems. But we have a few, and they are shiny. So we have... It's going to be hard to see on camera, but I'll try to give you the best look at them that we can. And this is just like the keychain. These that we showed earlier, so oops. Here's that one as well from the other side of it. If we can get it to focus and me to stop shaking. There we go. Rotate it. So again, very shiny. And we had 2 more that fell here already that, again, were from that other keychain. So it's the same artwork. And then we have the ones from the buttons. So there's the sign here. Read this. Good enough and good job. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then the last couple things in that particular packet is we have 2 little cards with artwork that, again, are also shiny. So it's kind of hard to see everything and all the detail, but there's the best look that I can give you for it for now. And you can see all this stuff on the website and on their social media from previews and things that they shared in terms of this. But then last but not least, we have the book itself, the fanzine. So let's open that up. And take a look inside. I'll give you some glimpses at it, you know, as much as we can, but I probably won't show everything easily. But this is a very nice quality cover and binding. It feels really nice. It's a decent thickness, as you can see, maybe quarter inch-ish, something like that. But it's very fancy, very nice. And the pages inside are like your magazine style pages. So it's nothing, you know, low quality or anything like that. It's very nice, very nicely made. Now the trouble. The contents within this book are strictly confidential. Any and all unauthorized reproduction is against our policy and will be reported to the head for lawful action. Copyright Thrive 2025. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons or events is purely coincidental. This is a fan-made project with no official affiliation to Project Moon. That's their initial page. It's pretty funny. I like that. So the first thing that we have at front is just like an about Limbus company sort of thing that just kind of explains some stuff at the very beginning. I'll give you a look at the first couple of pages here. So as you can see, there's various like map style artwork and different things in the background, and they tried to really replicate the look and feel of how some of the screens and things in the game come out to be, and how some of the art and things is presented there. But then here's more of, like, there's some of the images, there's that one of the art cards that we got, and the lanyard and stuff like that. More writing and things in here. And you get artwork printed all through, as well as these little stories and stuff that are really cool, really well done. So now we also have stuff like this. So here's, again, more examples of writings and things throughout this, various artwork and different things that are put throughout that just kind of break down as if this is like an employee guide or something like that. Which department should you choose? And again, we see the art and different things, but then here's like Q&A, like the writers created like Q&A stuff, and then there's more art, be your own boss. So there's different stuff all to put this together as if this was in a way like an employee manual at the same time as, you know, showcasing all this work. So this is, again, this is just a really fun, really cool experiment. Well, not experiment, but just a really cool, really fun overall thing that, you know, a group of creatives came together to make in dedication to their fandom. And I love seeing this. I love seeing this kind of thing. And I'm surprised I'm sure there is one. I just haven't really looked in the depths yet. But I'm sure there's something like this for a variety of other fandoms that I'm in, whether it's Arknights or, you know, Fortnite and stuff like that. I haven't seen anything like that before, so I'll have to take a look. But this is really cool, especially for, you know, being something Limbus, and with how deep the story and things go with the Project Moon games and things like that. It's so cool to see people come together to create this stuff. I'll look inside the executive manager's office. So it's funny. This is just like publication that you would receive on like your first day or something, or, you know, whatever. It's so neat to see these things, and they create these faux interviews and stuff like that in the writing that make this a lot of fun. And then every couple of pages, we have more of this awesome artwork, and all the different styles get showcased. So it's different. It's not like you're looking at the same things over and over. Here's another thing, a day in the life, written like a big, you know, here's what it's like to work at Limbus Company, and various things to create that aesthetic of if you were being involved or joining the crew, so to speak, joining Limbus Company, what it would be like. There's more artwork and who it was written by and so on and so forth. It's really cool. And they're divided by sections and stuff too, so, you know, you get a page every so often, like that first one that we had early, but like here, read LCCA, and there's more art and stuff involved. But then Here we go. And again, the main reason that I bought this particular one is a onboarding guide written by our very own friend Mewsy. So it's really cool to actually see that you got a work published in a book, in something physical that people can have. And I don't know if you had any way of knowing that I placed an order for this, but I did. I placed an order when you first shared this out, that I saw that you were going to be involved in this, and I followed it. And I know you know that I shared things on social media for it as well, but it was just really cool, and I wanted to be able to support you. So I hope this was a little bit of a surprise and something fun for you to see. But I'll have to sit down and actually read this in depth later, of course. So for now, I'm just showing off everything that's in here. But this is just, again, every page is full of information, of writing, of pictures, of artwork. And it's so fantastically done and designed. And I love this thing that is a fandom. Whether it's Limbus Company, whether it's Art Nights, whether it's whatever you're into, it brings people together to do awesome stuff like this. I grew up in a family of artists, and it's kind of a thing that in a lot of ways was passed down generation to generation. My grandfather was an artist, my sister was an artist, I'm an artist, my dad was great at like mechanical drafting and engineering type drawings and stuff like that. Every one of us has different styles, different things that we like to do, different ways we like to draw and create and whatnot. And I kind of, my sister and I are both ones that we both love to draw, but we both have branched out into other things as well. We both can do crochet, and we both have other things that we like that, you know, we like to do. I like the 3D printing and stuff like that now, and I like designing things digitally. She likes a lot of the hands-on type of things. I like sewing and cosplay and stuff like that. My sister likes other crafting, different types of things. My wife is a massive crafter artist on her own. So we've passed it down together to our kids, who are now experimenting on their own with stuff. I like to write, but I'm terrible at it. It's been a while since I've done it, but it's just one of those things where seeing this kind of stuff and seeing the way that it brings people together to create something special like this makes it very, very much worth the money and so much more. And then what's cool is in the very back here, towards the end, I only showed you a little chunk of the book because I don't want to spoil everything that's in here. But in the back here, we have a special group of pages dedicated to the creatives who made this. So you have your page artists, and if you guys want to pause at any time so you can go to their specific pages and be able to follow them. There you go. You can see that. And then here's our writers and mod team as well. And an afterward. And the last page. So there you go. And this was just meant to be something fun and checking out something not official for once, something that is, again, fan-made, fan-designed, made by people who love and respect the game, the characters, so much more about the world that makes Limbus Company special. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing, and I wish the best of luck to everybody that worked on this project, and hopefully they'll do some more cool stuff like this in the future and bring together more neat fan works like this. I'm definitely going to sit down and have some fun reading this and checking everything out, and then I'll have to find places to put the acrylics and the stand and everything here later on. But for now, that is it for this one. Let me know in the comments if you have a fun fandom or something that you've taken the time to be involved in a project like this, or that maybe you purchased something like this from a fan creative set. And let me know what it's like. Let me know what you got. What kind of cool stuff is out there for your family. With that, Appreciate everybody for taking the time out of your day to watch this. Thank you so much. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to see more cool stuff like this, as well as the gaming content and other things that I have to offer. And we will see you all in the next video.